Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over the world. This is your one and only gorgeous chief once again recording his Wednesday message in my humble home in Malaysia. Came back after a mega long trip to London, Switzerland, Dubai. Had a great time in Dubai. Did loads of shopping for 2016. And now back in Malaysia, getting the gears for VCon UAE running at full speed. All right, the V corporate family, the core in service, everyone is excited, switched on, and crazy about VCon UAE. Now, to all of you out there, I have made so many videos about VCon, and I'm not going to tell you anything more. I just tell you one thing: you must be at VCon UAE. We have planned out one of the greatest events in the V history. We are talking about a life-changing event, not a network marketing event. This is about an event where you find your purpose, find your calling, understand that you don't belong to a company but belong to a family headed by the two great uplines, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan and Japadas Bismarck. Now, the past few days, I've been talking to so many leaders around the world, spent a good time with some of the great leaders in the UAE, spent some time with V partner Dr. Motas, AVP Mohanad, V partner Sati, AVP Dave Joel, and I realized one thing, that network marketing is a very complicated concept. Until today, no expert from the US, nobody has defined what network marketing really is. From an economic sense of view, from an income point of view, from an entrepreneurship point of view, from goods and services being channeled to people across the planet, all that there is logic to it. But I think what people fail to understand, that network marketing ultimately is about promises. Now, when I was growing up, my mom always taught me, God bless her soul, my mom always taught me that don't make promises you can't keep, and don't break promises that you have made. Because what we fail to understand is that when you make a promise to somebody, whether it's your child, your parents, your loved ones, your wife, your husband, all right, you don't understand how they accept that promise, how they rely on that promise, how they depend on that promise. And sometimes we make promises so easily, all right, we say things just for the sake of saying it, all right, either for a marketing purpose, either to console the person at that time, to give confidence to that person that you are there for that person, and then we easily break it. Now, if you look at network marketing, it's basically promises, millions of promises made between uplines and downlines, and vice versa. And these promises, I believe, is the glue that keeps an organization together, that keeps an organization moving forward. Because when you sign up, somebody made a promise to you, all right? Somebody made a commitment to you. Somebody told you something that you believed, right, that you trust and you followed. Whether the person told you that this is the greatest business in the world, which it is, whether they told you that QNet is the best company in the world, which it is, whether they told you that you are going to be a millionaire, which is 100% possible, all right, whether they told you that you're going to be financially free, fly around the world first class, and live the life that others dream about, all this is true. Now, the only question you have to ask yourself, that every time you made this promise to somebody, that you are going to hold their hand and guide them to financial freedom, that you're going to be there for them when times are bad, you're going to be there for them when they face challenges, that you're going to be there for them on the dark days and not only the sunny days. The question I ask you is, were you making a promise that you were going to keep? A promise, I believe, is something you make not from your mind, but from your heart. A promise is something you make that you are willing to sacrifice anything to keep that promise, to keep that trust that person has in you or in the words that you have spoken. So right now, if you analyze your position as a networker, like how I analyze my position, now I make promises every day to you, to my corporate family, all right, to my family, all right, to my friends. And let's be honest, we don't keep 100% of our promises. Sometimes I forget I'm supposed to meet somebody, even though I promised them I'll be there at 6 p.m. Sometimes I forget to do something. But I believe there are many types of promises. Some promises that should never be broken. All right? And I believe that network marketing is built on those promises that should never be broken. Now, I made a promise to you from day one that I will always be here for you as your upline, as your chief. All right? That I will remain loyal to you and stand by your side in every battle, every challenge, through good times and bad times. Now, that's a promise I will never break. I've made a promise to my uplines, Dato Sri Vijay and Japaras Bismarck, that I will continue building their organization for them all over the planet. I will never give up. I will never slow down. That I made a promise that I will remain loyal to them no matter what. That my loyalty is beyond money, beyond anything else. That my loyalty is pure. And that's a promise I've made to my uplines. Now, each one of you today, you are in a position where you have uplines and you have downlines. Now, this Wednesday message is to remind you of the promises that you have made. Firstly, to your uplines, that you will remain loyal, that you will follow their instructions, the system, that you will achieve success, that you will build an organization that will last the test of time, that you will be a warrior no matter what. And then the promises you have made to your downlines, that you will be there for them, that you will answer their calls, all right, that you will reply their messages, that you will be on stage whenever they want you to be on stage, be in a coffee shop to do a closing, be there for them to rely on when they have a rejection or when they face a challenge, that you become a shoulder they can stand on no matter what. That you made them a promise that you will take them to financial freedom, that you will make sure that their dreams become a reality. Now, these are promises we can never break. Now, if you understand network marketing, the only reason why a network succeeds, the only reason why the V is today the most powerful organization in the network marketing industry is not because we are the greatest networkers. It's not because we have the greatest system. No, I strongly believe 100% in my heart that the only reason why we are the strongest organization in the world is because we never broke our promises. That from day one, 1998, when this organization was founded, from the founders to the V partners, we have never broken the promises we have made to you and everyone else around the world. This is the key reason why people have remained loyal to us. That even in the most challenging markets, people have not jumped ship. Even when there are thousands of companies being launched every single day, claiming to be better than QNet, people have still not left us and gone to those mosquito companies. No matter how great the challenge, no matter how negative the environment, our warriors have stayed loyal to us simply because we have never broken our promises to them. That for the past 18 years, if you ask me what is the greatest success of the V, of the uplines, of the founders, it's not about being great networkers. We are simple, humble people who believe in the power of the dream, and we never broke the promises we have made to the millions of people around the world. Now you have to decide on this video whether you fall into the category of people who break promises every day, or you take that promise seriously, that you take that promise as a serious commitment that you have made to somebody and you don't break it and you stand strong no matter how difficult times become. You keep to your word. You maintain that trust that people have given you and you have given people. That I believe an organization can grow strong and become powerful and grow bigger than ever before based on the simple human philosophy of promises, trust, commitment, and most importantly, love. So if you are building your organization right now, wherever around the world, remember this. From the minute you call the prospect to bring him to the table or bring her to the table, from the minute you started opening your mouth and drawing circles on that piece of paper, everything you say is not a marketing technique, all right? It's not selling. It's promises that you have made. Now that person sitting there who have dreams, they believed you. They signed up. They found money. And they bought a 5,000, 7,000, 21,000 BB product because they believed in your promises. And I only ask you one thing as your upline in chief. When you make these promises, keep these promises. No matter what. No matter how painful it becomes, no matter how great the sacrifice you have to make, if you truly want to be a networker, if you truly want to be a living legend, like Dato Sri Vijay and Jayaprakash Bismarck, keep the promises you make to your people, upline and downlines. Build credibility and a reputation that people can rely on you no matter what. That the words you speak, all right, are not cheap, but the most expensive words the world has ever heard. Keep your promises, and I promise you, you will max out. You will achieve financial freedom, and people will follow you no matter what. Because the hardest thing to find today in the world and even this industry is men and women of honor who keep to their word and are willing to sacrifice their needs to fulfill a promise they have made to the people who rely on them. Don't just be a salesman networker. Be a man and woman of honor that people can rely on. And I promise you, they will follow you to the highest peak of the mountains, to the deepest oceans. They will never jump ship. They will never give up. They will never switch off. They will stand by you and fight by your side no matter what. So this is your chief saying, I will keep the promises I've made to all of you. I love you guys.